Say a year and Sassi or Domancomadia Domiani Munipa, Ewa Michael Krongana, Emu Dada P. And young Cropon Trady and Pombasi, Yadom Kwame, what they Adam Yawa and Sassi Musika Coco, Apia Board and Chembo, and Empim Penadi and Inian so Eke Kahumbi. Nayana and say and Sheda, any Acadian, Fidiania, Dadia, Yetumi Editu Anka Sentino, Yetumi Ede, and who to me, dear, as said, Jumeko Binsa, no to me too, no minor and Sonia Kakra, Ede Efremo, mining lease no na utumi hu se ansa ne de be mo obi ne sensan ho enkrata ya mamremu ne hyehye ya hodo ya wo honum ne ma ho kwan se emfie no aduasa yemfa ema wonu mu a eye adwumako no a wo mo etu eye mpempena de afri eye yasase a eno so ewo ye wo man Ghana emu na enhyemudi akoso ebra empanimfo bo anan kopie eye atena ye ba ko ho ena ye nsoafo a wo hwe ye nsase na odomankoma ne pa wode adom ye eso no manyamfo ema no ama kofibo a wo kiremu se ide wo mo pese o mo de wo mani ko twa wi se sebe o mo hene santemu ehunu bi se na nwumaku ahodo no bi etu fo magudie no wo mo hwe na se emmoa ya wo mahu kwane a o mo de be fa so afen so mo ni wo mo ntem eba begopa eye ne o mo nie na wo mo nso atena ye nie se ne be ya de o mo ye ni nyina na mu beda ho na wo mo atumi aboa ama efo magudie tu de nam kwan paso no enu atumi akoso na fe eye mining lease eye akwanya ye de ma wo mo no so senenka eye emfie no aduasa no mpanimfo hwehwan so aba emfie no too
long, the full spectrum of the Minerals Commission services has been a distant prospect for many in our region. But we are changing that narrative. For instance, why should someone come from the Minerals Commission head office in Accra to acquire a license to mine in Durban? Now, this new office, as part of our ongoing efforts across the country, will also allow the Commission to discharge their regulatory duties with greater efficiency and effectiveness. A new law in Parliament. There are key 5 provisions that I'm very excited about. Number 1, now we reduce the years of mining for licensing from 30 years. The maximum will now be 20 years. After 20 years, we will decide what we want to do with our mine.
For Emmanuel ama kofibu anene na yekokoti ode semi nyina tuja ewo bra wonom ABA 12.3 million Ghana cedi da Mine Minerals Commission Office ena ochire musa na no si ya pe ena CEO enso Edema Minerals Commission onimonya for Isaac Tando HSat na ye wo ma bebie HSat hye from de agu akwamu ne de no a ekwan ena wo ma fiti ase a wo mo asi so afin so besre adwumayefo so wo mo hwe na wo adwuma no monye no kwampa eso
of the Minerals Commission established by Act 405 is clear: to regulate and manage the sustainable development of our mineral resources for the benefit of all Ghanaians without exception. This requires not just an oversight from Accra, but an active on-the-ground presence and partnership in the mining hub and communities that drives our economy.
Odemanyam for Isaac Tando, CEO at the Minerals Commission and Yekokotie.
Yego search na mu ewo famegudi ni tuo emu na no na mpanyifo tena ase na omo dwendwen akwa betumi afa so aboa mo yesika sem etimi ejina brane ewo oman emu eni ntom diska akọ no na ebo achidom etache sine bia yesidi no ebetumi ejina brane eno ntina aban edin hyehyɛ foforo aba ya to the National Reserve Accumulation Program na wasa dwumedi mu ni wo etena ase a na omo kyese oha mo nchichemu eduasa na omo je edi afi wo mo mutu famegudi no enchen sene ya yebetimi adadan ni ewo oman Ghana mu sei na ede ma amrado a wo hwe isikasem so oman Ghana mu sei Bank of Ghana na watutu nyema ewo isikasem ho na entiase apam no akoso ende no na so afo hwe isikasem so Dr. Keso atofo senche se ne je ho ase nyumekwani na atenase na nya so ni atenase no wetumi akobenkum eno ye gold board Ghana Chamber of Mines and afin so men natural resources for mo aso ani na ebetenase a entiase apam etumi aye adwuma kama ama mpempem obi a edne sa hyase eno bababua am bibi etumi akonkan na sa eye famagudi endandan no ebekoso man Ghana mase ya ya fa nko bi maso na mum no ebetoto ewo man gold board for ene bedie nim eno achi na Bank of Ghana ede esi atoto nyama yi ede amai.
The announcement of government flagship GANRAP. The Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources co-chaired a conversation between the chamber and the mining companies and the Central Bank and Gold Board to facilitate the implementation of the sale of 30% of gold output to the Central Bank and the Gold Board for it to be processed locally, refined locally, and be sent to the Central Bank for the purposes of reserve accumulation. That understanding at the time was for Gold Board, Bank of Ghana, and the miners represented by the chamber to go through some negotiation. I'm happy to inform you that today's signing of the Memorandum of Understanding signifies that we have successfully come to an understanding, mutual understanding, that policy will be implemented effective the date of signing.
Eno ya Ghana so afoshe isikasem eso Dr. Keso ato Forsen enochi ena amrado a wohwe eye Ghana skakraba nyina so Dr. Johnson Esiama Pandit wono so akire se neni aso yi papa se Gold Board eba bitutu nyame ada de skakọ neni na wode abre wo musoso ama wo akra no gidi se nyame na ebitu empon.
Grateful to Gold Board for the support that makes this program possible. And of course, to the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources for the policy leadership that has brought all parties to this table.
Amrado Ashaya Sikasem so Dr. Johnson Pandit Esiama Nene Kukuti.
Tendamba Primary School suku ba kwa eno ewo wa ekropono emu ewo etifia toye mantam no eso eni chebi ena primary school no mpanimfo yese wonom edwiri egu agiasase no ede C24 a market ni bi wo ho se ne ebe ya edwede ho nsem ne ade nyina befa ne ntampa ede frananso ade hye bi bo anwoso ma asem no kokoye court nsensem sanse wo mu ntwe na sa suku kroye di mfie no edioso 70 years na esi hwa ya wo mo de chechero mo re abakosem eni ade eba ne sen na fe di assembly no aye omadwen se ba bi ku esi ne ho ena wo mo ba bedwiri egu na eye ohene popro wo honom ede ne nansi form asemi mu ema okan ye ma court ma ne ho kwan emetumi ekosta eye wa high court na wo mo kanwie ye na chesente ase etumi aye adwuma ama wo no madwiri eye primary school no ama eye esuafo a na wo musua de wo ho ne ye de wo mo akwakoka eye JHS for no ho eye tandamba na ho se wo mo ensunsua de ewo ehonom nanso enam sempinimfo ekabie wom so mekasa yenti na wo se yeti wom so afa na yetumi etiase pa eye Dr. Abdul Rashid Pelpu Hassan ono ena oyemra shibedwane de madehia wonom ewo wa central batom pesua no eso no wo chirechire mu se suku nanka sesi ho no sebe aye hu pa eye wosumi hu se esi ho no no enya kono enya fe na ehia sensi esi etumi ekoso eni nti se wo mama nkwada na bebi foforo de a na ehu behia se bebi kro mo kono eho kra ye bebi ewo animu ewo soro pa o mbetumi esua de no na abo wo mu pa eye na asase kro no so de nya se bi o mu de amemnefe ena eye nanso anamo bia wo mu Things
were happening in that school. Enrollment was reducing and the buildings were so old and needed to be worked on, either to break down and rebuild them or to do major renovation works. Now, so rather than taking it to another place, they took it to where the JSS was, so they can have one school block from primary to JSS in one location, which is still the same name as it was given. So you have the Tendamba JSS and you now have the Tendamba basic middle school, primary school, all now fixed at one place. Just a stone throw, not a too much distance. So those who supported the breakdown said that it has solved the problem because two things have happened. The breaking down means that there's a new classroom block, well organized, brought up to date to the place. It has made it more attractive for students to go there and study because the nature of the classrooms at that time did not encourage people to go to that school.
Near Cocotia, ye, Amrashabia, the Madesha, one wa Central.
Yemfi mu wa wanfe ni nchemu we pwe mantem asamanka se ene de ni eko na onimanyafo Kwame Frimpong wona mahye mamamfo wo mu ewo ho na mpempem wo de ensem bi atudwa na nyina aka kwaye kokobon nsem a wo mu de ko de ma yenwan masabi wo mu edidem na aban eso wo masne kakankaka e wo masetina emu wo de nsem yi tuwa na wo chese eya anase aban de nyama na ebre wo mu a na nyina dodo na susufi common fund ni mu eno mu yi skafim kakankaka de so wo mo asne na so se de nyama na baby to sell machines and fufu machine sewing machine fridge deep freezers in the bra wo mo a na ebi ma fa chire akwa tonton na se na bi betumi enye sika na wo sere wo mo se da bida sa ho chire ba mpo kra se den a ni aban ade ama wo se fa ma wasetim ehenha wo no men konkoton se machine akoso afa ye adwuma antoa ne sa de be chine de na wo nya bibi kakra ade frim nta de sere de na wo de tu wo manim esanse wo mo so wo mo ye die mu a na aban ehwehwe
enya dia ebeje adia fefefe wi a ebeboa na ye ho ahehan kakra no eba akoton na yaje omuske bia se de tro ne kan ye no ba ko amodi amayin ye nkoton ana ye mfanto endi muska ne sa kwa afie besi mu amobesa mba ye hono na ye nya no double ye name disability for ye wo epepa se muso ya sinya abani so ya sinya dunia ba polina kabila MC ni so ya sinya ya dia yesu yebeboa na difficulties na yeshia ba yebe ha mpenifo no de bia mamisika no ko bika
onimanyafo Kwame Frimpong ne ene kokoti ene wachi ena kropon krache edamanfo wo ewo Upper West Achim onimanyafo Paulina Akabila wono so edensem ti dwa na wo chese o wono de wogidie pass ne manfo na nyade a wo ba kotonton esan se last year fo no kwa ye de ma wo no wo hye committee ni se wo mu eni akire enkohwe na obi bia wato ne de bia entumi ntwere ne di enfamra na wo mu kwa ne committee fo no ensem no betu dwa na se obi egusu a edne de ye adwuma ene de di pefe ne manfo no ebekoso a edi achade no aye adwuma
ensaka niema we nne ya ye hu se obia di ye adwuma ani tinana wadaroma last year one man ya de ma wo no fund management committee ye share wo ye ti ama ya chakata e wadwuma die we hu ni se ye share fund management committee for say omo ko hwe obia niema ya de ma no se nia wa ye no ana se nia wo hwe no se nia mo di ka dada no look management call ya no omu say obia ne ma ne saka ya no odi duduma pa e bi o se ne ya MP aka dada no ye mpese ye be hu say o koton aniti we ya cho serial numbers wo ho obia din ene ni serial number e ka ho
si emamamfo wo ewo Upper West Achim onimanyafo Paulina Akabila ne ene kokoti ye
Ewesiafo America kranini wo ho ayenka bi enso enhyemu na mpanimfo a wo mo ededa suapon ahodo no ano ehwem anwomasua ho nsem tumi kototen ye mu bi Ghana Association of University Administrators Dekrata ba mountain so say wo mo edo mo nade nyina egu form wo mo tie atua ede akira ban ne sanse hyehye ye bi wo ne wo koye wada ban sisika ho no wo mo form ani ko twa wi so mo hwene santemu ehunu ne yekeka ko entia ne atintontan na de no mo di gu ho na mpanimfo enso so esori ejina ye so wo mo ne wo mo nya kasesie se ne ya ntiase ebeye adwuma nanso adabraka ankwanko sisa amfa ama wo mu na enumu a na soafo a ohwe ngomasua ho nsem so oman Ghana emu manyamfo Haruna Idrisu to nensa ede frem penimfo yi ya ono nso kokohia Ghana Association of University Administrators NFA Technical University Senior Administrators Association of Ghana for penimfo na omotena ase don hwe ne be se miensa ewo nkomodie ni nyina ho se asem no mo ayenka esansa asem ba munya botre asem krade yemfa se kan na etwa ya no fafa ya ene ye de kan ti yesrem ada aban ne ye de obetumi bia wo de moma ye wosome baako na yen konsa mrabiem na yen hwemu susu ye no emfa amount ono de adesre no de to omanim se nka wo muntie na omonsanso nko omonyuma so.
The Minister for Finance just spoke to me. He said even when you wrote GTEC wrote to you and one of you in your writing, you copied him. They've asked for validated audit of the numbers to pay. Give me 1 month from today. Today is like 16th. So 1 month from today, but I need the data.
Na no see ya pe ena empenimfo ne nso mu baako national president de Emma guafwe onimonyamfo Reverend Kwaku Karikari Amoa ena wo kyese Yesi mu de na sorry cry ye nkobi mu besi eso anka mo hye ye ma acha ye kan ye se ye kono ye hwemani mu amamo kakra se nke bi a mu be ye bibi kakra ye huma ho keka man sorry ankeka mo ho ntinya afi na ye kona afi na mo ba be ye se na ye ma mboso ba ko ana se bibi sa ye de chinchina atwan ye gina de gina.
We have had a very positive conversation with the minister, the sector minister of education. It's been very fruitful. However, we need to meet our constituents and get back to the minister. So we have assured the minister that within 48 hours, we'll get back to him on our resolve.
So senior ye na so afọ no se wo moma no bosome ba ko no so ekire empenimfo nso so nhwe omanim ewo donhwe no aduanan enwotwe na omfa no yie emre wo mo na ne krakra no na national president de ma to sack foi onimanyamfo Stanley Akamri Abopam wono so ekire se de ma kan de mo de ma kade na so enye no so se nkomo no se ne ekọ so no enshada anya de bia ombetumi agina so akase we dia ya asem da tadwefo wa ya tede na bibisa ya nti bibisa ntimi de wo mu de omonya show bia say strike no wo mo ebegine ne.
Having come through this stress, you don't expect me to be smiling. Right. We don't have anything on the table. When we get something on the table, then I can be speaking with you with broad smile. Not calling off the strike. We are engaging our constituents in 48 hours. When you strike, you can suspend, you can call off. You don't know which road we are taking here.
Ene me nipa ba ko kan news we yi ba ko bete ere na chese we ye mpanimfo no mu bia wo mo so ate atua na wo mo so akere omadwen e dia fa enhyemudi akoso no ho.
Science one some so and for Emma would dear near boy more 24-hour economy no in commodia echo so ewo home. The do one shining sank a baby na Jumejino, I shall see biti near with a man for quest 3 ships. You be quite pay you because you may be so and you be the moon in a young concord that ye juma dear chain. And no Anna NDC one Casama for Bakwe Abdullah Sakra El Hassan Abamontin about Chirimu H say 24-hour economy and on Chelsea by shock kitten say adwuma no the moon na dabi Abayin fa abama mesi say adwuma the moon na dabi na momo no 24-hour economy ni na kokowe mu say ye hwe ama ye nwuma kese titiru no atumi agina brand titiru e won kane afem e wa adan afem e na afem subambo afem bibia betumi akọ enkan e de ama omo say wo ye adwuma na say won kane na enhye da nkoso papa enfa ma wo dia wo kwaya na ba 24-hour economy entumi NCP ensita afem so say ba ne bambo won sem so wo ye adwuma 24-hour economy nim na chese anaju de so mu ye adwuma na konfo betusha wo so na bambo fo ni ha wo kwaya na say wo bae ni na ka ho bi na ba ne guso e toto ne nyema titi mpo a 24-hour economy market teams ne be ya wo mo mbekọ adwudifo an say ko di dwa anadwubre mu no abambo fo wo ho wo metumi abom ho ban bank fo wo ho betumi usika ka kosie bibi be betumi akonkan ansana atumi SCP esita
that we are projecting. It's not forcing Ghanaians to work 24 hours. It is up to us to give Ghanaians the infrastructure that will allow them to work 24 hours. And when my brother was saying, he made mention that sanitation, we should focus on sanitation. If you are working at night and you say the sanitation people to work at night, and you don't give the infrastructure where there is light, visibility, where there is security to protect them, will you be able to run 24-hour economy? So the infrastructures must support the vision and the project. And that's what we are doing now. We are now focused on the infrastructures. And the infrastructure is what we are doing now. One, to make sure that the 24-hour economy area have solid market. One, if you're talking about market, there will be a security post, which police or security service will be there. There will be lighting system all across the market, which we currently lack in all our markets. So the infrastructure should be there, and we are bringing the infrastructure. So what if you are running away from the infrastructure, and you are thinking about the clock that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama put there, and should the clock come and light the place?
July Sakral Hassan wakasa edema NDC amanyuku na disanchemu asudwa.
Yemfa ye ni ntremu ewo from mantam no eso na president ya wono nso oginemu edema eye Agotime Traditional Council wono akroya ene o hene popro edema desha wonom ewo Agotime empotemu honum enyinada na nidini eye nene noe keteku ya wotoso enan wobra wonom ehye 31st Agotime Kente Festival ena wode ensem tu dwaso wototo sre aban se omeboa na agenda wana bandada no gya ho edema wo mu apomodin kwanso no mensin bia de no mode no ye meye emfam mo nsiesie emfam mo na apomodin de nipa de wo nkwa e na wo ade nyina wo se wonu mu twa kwansin bebre etu kwan kra ansa no matumi akogya ya rehwese ho dodo e wo eho no mo a na ni nyina mu no so ma nhwe ni ya obehu an na ewiase na ato mo bone na edu mo bone e wo saa kwan no eso wo wiase piti na sem no sanso e de betu dwase nsuo ho akwa atwe wo hope to de bia mpanimfo mo ni mu a de mo di bodu akra wo mu enya bi enso e wo ho nso besre mpanimfo se nsuo ho nsem so mehwe emfa emom na ne krakra no eye suku nso ho nsem ne ebi esisi honom adan ni bi enyenyenyenyenyenyenyen ti aban mehwe na o mepejemu emfa emma wo mu.
The Agenda 111 District Hospital Initiative initiated in our district capital is neither a luxury nor a political concession. It is a basic necessity. At the start of this year, the government identified 35 Agenda 111 hospitals designated for priority completion. A house half built offers no shelter from the rain, and a promise half kept provide no healing for the sick. We urge the government to include our hospital among those priority completions and finalize the work without delay. The health, productivity, and the future of our people depend upon its delivery.
Na wamfane nsem no ensi hono a woye no osio wonom ehini Kente Village and Center of Excellence na hono wo mo be makwan ma anwendie no matete nkrofo mbebie mu niema edi adanse e kire yenchi yabakosem amamre ne amane ho entutu ye nyina bekoso na chese eda ya amamre ne amane edi no na esanso aboa afa eye emebununum bi ewo adwumamu ekwan so nti obesre se eye mampani mahama ene na ban wonum ntu omani emehwe ho na wo nso Kente ade wo honom no mo fomani ntwem ho na wo mo ento eni hudwa emfa ema wo.
We acknowledge the support of our national institution, notably the Bank of Ghana. We commend their vision in recognizing this project and appreciate their commitment to stand with us. This initiative is not merely a cultural monument. It is a viable economic engine designed to generate a local employment, earn foreign exchange, build micro-enterprise capacity across our rural economy, and safeguard our traditional design against counterfeit imitation. We invite our development partners to join hands with the Bank of Ghana to bring the Kente Village and Center of Excellence into completion.
7. Oyene popro ya owo Agotime ene eye kpeto ne mpotemu ne ena ikokotie.
Yenwie fama wodia na eyadia 2026 Civil Service Week akoso empenifo twetwuru ekopie mosajumedi aseni na yese jumedi omudi ede ebo aban na ede so aban na asene eno na yesan so ebo jumefo so abaso e wasa kwan eso na eno na sajumedi yasi birth and death registration empenifo so bepie mu e wase agia na omudi ensem tu dwane na kokowie mu se e wasa mosugusu atoto ne masene be mujumedi no ebetumi afa ne ntampa efra. Dr. Elizabeth Obenyabo, Director in charge of Recruitment and Training Committee, a birth and death registry. And some say, I need to job or do Muslim about a month's nest.
Yeah, can't show Opia, yeah, and then you're able to me, the bet to me, and the Abwa, or mine, Aviviano. Yeah, we are a committee, you know. That's not a near evaluation. Near inviting ideas from the civil service. Roma, Akikani, Evia, Muye, say a baby, Nipa Bebrenim civil service until we started some of these things. into the Mirbian.
Chinera Samuel Adom Boche, one also so a registrar, a birth and death registry under the 72 justice. Anna dear, Doduana and Shada a ni birth sets ni a B, and Jogoswa Esres, Umkoswa, and from who and Jimmy's near Chumua, Fear Tremuno, and Yafimuno, Omoda to a natural say a fempa.
I was part of this show, but this year, I mean, say birth and death registry, I am overwhelmed because people are beginning to understand the importance of the birth certificate. Obiedi 52 years, only birth certificate. Because in the banner
102.7.
Eno ayora Samuel Adom Boche ne yokoti be jane sem no so e de nsem ni na asi e de amona so yakono mame enkanfo eye kelele clothing wo penta de papa ahye be pempam star no e de ahyehye odia se kabani slit bubu dress ni na eye kelele emema captain agbada ni na no eye political suit wo be pempam bi e de ama wo ni material no mpo a oba kelele clothing sa wo mo eton bi Indian lace womu ewobi sanso so na Italian cashmere Swiss fabrics ni nan womu ewobi ewo hono African print ni na ewo kelele clothing bra na yendwa wo style na so Sigmund so you say wa fa ho ama ho aye fe ye twa kwan ewo North Kaneshi Dumord bus stop eho na obi kelele clothing frey ewo 0268 866 697 and as 0541 849 257. Kelele Clothing was say elevate your style with us today. One more dharma and I just want to me who drum asomo sompa. I was here for DSC. Apesmaka for me. Nana Abba Ejiba mene.
Motofa bohima abina